Hello, my friends. Darth Paradigm here. I had a subscriber earlier ask me to help him or her um, figure out how to change the volume on his or her CFX Saber. And it occurred to me that that's something that's really kind of hard to describe. But I'm going to attempt to kind of show you how to do it with my Quai Gold. This is, of course, fitted with CFX and NeoPixel. And I've come to the conclusion that there's no real easy way to kind of describe it. I can get very, very verbose, so I'm just going to try to keep it as simple as possible, and hopefully I won't make too many mistakes. First thing you want to do is hit your auxiliary button.
Sound bank selection.
So till you hear that, and then you'll want to cycle through with your aux button or your main switch till you get to what's essentially the onboard menu selections. When you get to that,
SD card USB access.
you want to keep selecting
System menu.
until you get to the system menu. Now, you hold down the button.
Volume.
First thing you're going to get is the volume control. And the volume control allows you to control the total volume for the blade when it's ignited and a couple of the onboard menu sounds. Now, I'm using a NeoPixel blade, so when you're increasing the volume, it's actually reflected in the blade itself. Now, it doesn't do that with in-held LED, but what it does do, obviously, is you'll hear the volume as it increases, if you're paying attention. And there's an oral cue that is sounded when you've reached maximum volume. It's kind of like a clicking sound. So, let me see.
Volume.
Alright, so you can see I'm currently set to about 3/4 of total volume, which is usually where I set my sabers just to protect the speaker. So what'll happen is as you cycle,
Volume.
you'll go maximum volume, and then listen to this sound.
Volume.
Do you hear that clicking sound? That means you're maxed out. And then if you keep advancing, it starts at the lowest volume and then works its way to the highest. And it just keeps cycling until you make a selection. So I'm going to get to 3/4, and then I'm going to hold the button, and that's going to take me to the next volume. Like I said, it's an onboard menu sound, so that's not as important as the overall sound of the Saber. I'm going to set this one to 3/4 as well. Once you get to what you like, you just hold the button.
Sound bank selection.
And then it takes you to the third one. And once again, it's already set to 3/4, so I'm not going to cycle through again. Well, actually, no, I'm going to cycle through again because I want you to hear that clicking sound.
Sound bank selection. Sound bank selection.
So you heard that this time, I hope.
Sound bank selection.
All right, so I have it the volume where I want it to be, so I'm going to hold the auxiliary button one more time.
Volume.
And then it's going to say volume. That means you're out of the volume menu. And then you can cycle through to the exit menu.
Blade power, color profiles, previous menu.
Or the previous menu. You want to go to previous menu and then select that.
System menu.
And that'll take you back to the main system menu.
Exit menu.
And then you'll select the exit menu.
The negotiations will be short.
And essentially what happens is it takes you to the previously selected sound font. So if you have, like me, I have in most of my CFX Sabers something like 40 or 50 sound fonts. If you have something selected in the middle of the pack and you're cycling through all that way just to get to the system menu so that you can alter the volume, and you don't want to do all that cycling through again, if you exit out, go to the previous menu, then you hit the exit menu, it takes you back to where you started from, so you don't have to repeat that cycle. So basically that's it. If I wasn't clear enough, this is about as clear as I can get. I would recommend probably going to the Plector Labs website. You can download, they have all the manuals for basically all the Plector Labs boards. Crystal Shard, Crystal Focus, Pico Crumble, I mean everything they have a manual for, and you can download a PDF version. Everything's free. You can also download updates, and whatever they're working on currently with CFX is available on that website. And I think I'll put the address to the Electro Labs website because I go there often. Whenever I screw up a saber, I have to go and download something to fix what I've done, or backdate it to a previous version of the firmware. But anyway, hopefully this video was helpful. And if anybody wants to add anything to what I've done in the comments to kind of simplify the process for my subscriber, that'd be much appreciated. Hope everyone is having a wonderful week. May the force be with you, and I'll catch you next time. Take care now. Bye.